The boulders of resentment. What's going on, guys? This is Dr. Schilling bringing you a little insight today. I was inspired by a song I heard this morning. So think about every time you feel resentment towards someone, it's like you're carrying a boulder on your shoulder up the mountain. And that boulder is not light. It is heavy and it's weighing you down. And you're carrying up a steep mountain. And that mountain's life. Think each day you're adding another little pebble to your mountain, another little pebble to the weight you're carrying every day. Each and every day that you're not forgiving someone and you're holding that bitterness toward them, that blame for them, you're giving your power away. And I know you would never want to do that. So if you're allowing each day for these boulders to grow heavier and heavier, then ultimately it's just going to exhaust you. And nobody wants to feel exhausted every day, especially when it's related to giving your power away to somebody. So in your journey through life, each day, each person, whatever happens in your life, and you're building your emotional burden with those resentments, it's just like, the mountain of life is challenging enough, and it's futile, draining to carry that resentment with you. So I'm making a plug today for forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving others for your sake, not for theirs, because holding on to bitterness and frustration and resentments and anger, it's like sipping poison every day and hoping someone else is going to suffer. So in the reality, it's a self-made prison, bitterness and anger that is, and you're carrying the weight of that with your emotions. So I want you to consider reflecting on the futility and the pointlessness of carrying that, and the really importance of releasing that and forgiving, because when you feel free of those burdens, I mean, I can't imagine, just imagine how light you're going to feel when those negative emotions are no longer in your body. Visualize yourself letting go of these heavy emotions and how light your body feels and how much less pain you have and how much freer your mind is when you're not carrying all that crap with you. So just take a step back, close your eyes, and think about, okay, the mountain of life I'm climbing, and each time I pick up one of those little pebbles, it turns into a big boulder over time. I'm just not willing to do that to myself anymore. I'm not willing to carry that resentment. I'm not willing to create distance in the relationships of my life, because happiness is only shared, or only exists when it's shared. So let's hold hands, let's clasp hands, let's climb the mountain together, sharing love and support for each other. Find a way to forgive them, not for their sake, but for yours, and help release them and yourself from any of the unnecessary pain that you might be carrying or things like that. Forgiveness is a gift to yourself first and foremost. So if you know someone who might be dealing with anger, bitterness, frustration, resentments, disappointments that is weighing them down, and you can see them struggling each day, or maybe it's yourself, I'm not sure, share this message with them, and you might be able to help them break through something today. I was inspired by a song that I heard, and I hope this inspires somebody to help liberate themselves or liberate others. All right, hope you guys are doing well. Take care.